or black as it has been. At least it doesn't look like it. I hope it's not. So breathe in and breathe out. And again, take a nice deep breath all the way up to the top and hold it. Exhale it out your mouth. Do that one more time. Nice deep inhale. All the way to the top. Sip it up. Hold it. Exhale out the mouth. Put your hands on your knees, palms up, if you don't mind, in a receiving position. Keep your spine nice and straight as you breathe. Bring that breath all the way up to the top of your head, the crown of the head, okay, your crown chakra. And as you exhale, take the breath down through the earth. And there are 7 chakras in there, including the crown and the earth. So breathe your energy, the prana, through your chakras. Focus on each chakra. If you know the placement for chakras, I hope you do, but there's one, Muladhara is at the very base. And then in the low belly is your Svadhisthana. This is your water. The one at your navel is, oh good heavens, Manipuraka for fire. This is your fire center, okay? And then at your heart, Anahata, air is the element. So you have air, fire, water, earth. And then above the neck, you start at the throat, there's your throat chakra. Ether is the element here, along with your third eye, wisdom, right here between your eyebrows. And then, of course, your crown chakra. This one would be Anya. This crown chakra is your Sahasrara. And imagine as you sit here breathing, that the breath is energizing each of those chakras as it comes up the spine, all the way to the crown, and then all the way back down. Life starts with breath. It's the breathing that brings the oxygen that we need. On the exhale, we send out our carbon dioxide to these lovely trees around us here at the park and everywhere. So focus on all of the healing that takes place just in breathing. So breathe deeply. Don't worry about what it looks like, or there's nobody around. Nobody's going to criticize. Nobody's going to say, oh my God, what that person's doing. So stay with it. We're going to be here for a while, 4 minutes, maybe 5. Keep the top of the head, your crown chakra open, okay? As you work your prana energy up through to the crown chakra, see if you can feel it open to the universe. So that if the universe is speaking to you in any way, you put up your little feelers and you listen. And you find the peace in your body, in your soul. as you meditate. See if you can just drop in. Try not to grip your jaw. Keep your face soft. Pull the navel gently towards your spine as you breathe. Watch the breath come up and down the spine and go through each energy center. See if you can relax each energy center and allow it to be. Your eyes are closed and soft. Try not to wrinkle your forehead. Keep the face nice and soft. Maybe put a smile on your lips. As you notice everything that you can hear, all the sounds obviously are right here that keep you present, but stay with you. Find that peace in your soul that allows you to sit amidst everything that goes on around us. And breathe into that peaceful feeling. Or to take your breath a little deeper, see if you can fill out the entire rib cage. Feel your side ribs expand. Feel the front ribs expand and the back ribs expand. So focus on that for a little while. I want you to stay totally focused on you and what's going on in your body. If your sit gets uncomfortable, feel free to change it. Straighten out your legs if you need to. Don't be afraid to stay in meditation and let your body unfold a little bit. That's okay. I want you to be comfortable and present. We'll stay here for about another minute. Please stay with you. Wherever you are, 2 more deep inhales and exhales. And then as you're ready, bring the hands together at your heart center. Touch the thumbs right into your sternum. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, bow your head. Shoulders are down your back. In honor of you, in honor of our practice this afternoon, scan your body, see how you're feeling. See if there's anything in particular that you need to work on, and you'll let me know that. Otherwise, we'll go through pretty much the entire body, one fashion or other. Set your intention for your practice today, whatever that might be for you. Good. Allow your hands to come back to your lap and raise your face. And open your eyes very gently. Whew. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. And again, deep inhale through the nose. Hold it. Exhale out the mouth. Nice. I'm going to undo my legs. And I'm going to let them come straight in front of me. And I'm going to shake them out because they're not used to being seated in that position that long. Sometimes they are, but not today. Make sure everything's moving, okay? Palpate through the kidney area. Make sure everything's moving there. Very good for you. And palpate your lung area, okay? The lungs, the heart. So everything is moving. And breathe deeply while you do that. And then as your arms come out to the side, you can take them behind. You can just let your legs relax for just a moment. I would like you to lean into your hands and let your shoulders come up by your ears if you want to. Just kind of snuggle down. And then I want you to press into those arms. Pick your heart up. Lengthen through the top of the head if you can. And then continue as though someone's pulling a string on the top of your head to take your neck back and stretch it out. So you're still reaching out, reaching out. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Reaching out. And then your neck will naturally go into an arch. Your heart will open to the sky as you breathe. A bit of a back bend here. Push those shoulders away from your ears. One more, deep inhale. Exhale, let's bring the head up first. And then as we walk straight up and down, bring the hands by your side. Okay, now push the hands straight into the earth. See if you can pick your bottom up. Doesn't have to be high. And release that down. And again, hands are straight down like this, straight down by your hips. And just see if you can pick it up. And then allow it to come down. Good. Then we're just going to walk the hands down the legs. Let your spine round. Okay, as long as your spine is healthy, it should feel really good. When you get to your feet, you can use a strap if you have one. Otherwise, just grab to the outsides of the feet. And then allow your neck and your head to relax down. And as you breathe, breathe right between the shoulder blades. Let your neck relax more. Just let it go. Now, put some action into your legs. Engage all the muscles all the way down to the feet. Put your hands over the tops of your toes. And then as you inhale, just pull those toes back and lift your back body. And then as you exhale, press the balls of the feet into your hands to pull your torso down and forward, or forward and down. And then inhale, press through the heels, flex your feet, round your back. Exhale, press through the balls of the feet, pull the arms, stretch through the spine. Inhale, lift, push through the heels, maybe pick your heels up if that's doable for you. And then on the exhale, point the toes through the balls of the feet. Press your hands out. Stretch through the armpits. Tuck your head down. Let your chin just drop. Continue to breathe. And then you're going to release all of that. And very mindfully and gently walk yourself up. Just walk yourself up. Now see how that back feels. So let's come back to our seat. Oh no, let's put the soles of the feet together, knees out to the side. And then we're going to grab hold of these shins or ankles, whichever is easier for you. Inhale, we're going to take a nice cow stretch, arch your back and lift your heart. And stretch your neck, so push your chin out. And on the exhale, pull back, straight arms. Round your back for cat stretch. Take a deep breath there. And then inhale, coming forward. Open it up to the sky. Allow your neck to stretch out. Exhale, bring it back. Cat stretch. Pull it back. One more of those. Inhale deeply as you lift. And then exhale as you let your shoulders round forward and pull your back body into a little curve. Cat stretch. And then as you come to neutral, now you can cross the legs if you want to, or leave them out to the side or wherever it's comfortable for you right now. We're going to take the right arm out to the side, okay? The left hand is going to come down to the mat. We're going to take the right arm over the top of the head. Hand is by your ear here, or up by your temple. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, we're just going to drop that right ear towards your right shoulder. Keep your face lifted. Okay, so you're stretching the neck through the shoulder, up through the neck to the skull. Breathe here. If you put action into this left arm, you'll feel a little more stretch. One more nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, just release that and take your right hand up and then turn your head to look into the elbow of the right arm. Put the hand right behind the head. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, drop your chin towards your armpit here and stretch the back of the neck. You don't have to bring it down hard by any means. Just allow it to stretch and breathe into that stretch. You're just adding a little bit of weight when you put your hand there, as long as your neck is okay. And then as you're ready, release and pick up the head, bring it forward. Take your right hand out to the side, left arm comes out. And your left arm comes up and over the top and here to your temple. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, let's just drop our left ear to the left shoulder. And feel that stretch. Put energy into your right arm. And you'll feel the stretch through the side of your neck. Breathe into that. Nice and gentle. Don't torque it by any means. Good. And then as you release, you're going to turn and look into the elbow of that left arm and put the hand over your head. Take a deep inhale and drop your chin towards your chest, towards your armpit. Now breathe into the back of the neck for the stretch. Good. On your next inhale, just release and lift. Bring your face forward. Both arms come out. We're going to interlace them behind the head, underneath the skull, around the neck. Take a deep inhale. Open up your heart. Open up your elbows and look up. And then on your exhale, you're going to just kind of very, very slightly put some tension onto the skull as you lift and lower your head. Bring the chin down, bring your elbows close together as you drop the chin towards your chest. Breathe into this, right between your shoulder blades. And if you want to go a little deeper, then you can break your straight spine right around your waist and breathe into that. That'll give you a nice deep stretch. And then as you're ready, take the tension off of your hands to lift the head up. Take the arms out to the side, palms are up right here. Okay? And then put action into your arms. And we're going to raise the arms straight up without the shoulders. Okay? Just the arms come up high. And the arms come up by your ears. You can even close your palms maybe. And then interlace all fingers but your thumb and forefinger, first fingers. Okay? Squeeze your head, just because. And as you squeeze, drop your shoulders down your back. Now breathe here a couple of times. And again. Good. Then you're going to release from around the ears and take your arms straight ahead. You still put the palms flat together, point with your forefingers and your thumbs. Okay, and then we're going to interlace everything, all fingers, and turn the palms out. Push them straight, arms, keep your shoulders down. Breathe into that. And again, deep. And on this exhale, as you're exhaling, start to take the arms back up with the palms out. And see if you can get them up by your ears again. Keep your shoulders down your back. Breathe into this. Good. And as you're ready, turn the palms in and then release your interlace and let the arms come out to the side. And then we're going to turn the palms over to face the earth. Take them behind your back now. Interlace your fingers behind you. See if you can pull the shoulders to open them up and lift the hands behind, maybe just a little bit, as best you can. Lift them up and sit up nice and straight and tall. Open your entire chest area to the sky. And if you can, you're going to bend forward and take the arms up over the top. Come forward. And you'll feel the hips and the spine. And of course your shoulders. Take a couple of breaths here. And then on your next inhale, release the hands as you come up and just come back to seated. Now take the left hand to the right knee and the right hand behind you like a kickstand. Look up and lengthen. Pull the belly in, straight spine as best you can. Don't lean back on this hand, just sit up straight. And then take a half turn to your right, quarter turn to your right. And then take a deep inhale. And once again, take a quarter turn to the right. Let your head go right along with your spine. And then on this third one, take a deep inhale. I should say thirds, I guess. Take this, use your hands and leverage the twist however deeply you care to go. Go into your spine. Healthy spine loves a good twist. Breathe into this. One more deep inhale. And on the exhale, come back around to the front. Nice. And then change sides. Right hand to the left knee. Look straight ahead. Inhale, lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, take a third of a turn. There you go. We'll go third of the way. And then inhale, lift again. And on the exhale, take another third. Keep your spine as straight as possible. One more time, deep inhale. And on the exhale, this time you can take the spine however deeply you care to. Take one round of breath. Good. And then a deep inhale. And on the exhale, bring it back around to the front. Nice. Good job. Let's bring the feet out. And we're just going to, if this is doable for you, okay, this is just practice. See if you can roll yourself down to the mat. Now you can hold on to your knees if you want to, or put your arms out and then roll it down. Whatever works best for you is fine. Yeah. And as you come down then flat to your mat, bring your knees into your chest. Make sure that your knees come in far enough that you can feel a stretch at the low back. And then rock side to side with that. A little bit. Okay. Yeah, it should feel really nice. And then we're going to put one hand on either knee. And we're going to separate the knees and make a big circle with them towards the bottom of the mat. And then squeeze as you exhale the knees into your chest. Inhale, take the knees out, circle them around. And then exhale, pull them into your chest. One more time. Inhale, out and around. Exhale, pull them into the chest. And then reverse that. Push the knees away. That's your inhale. And then As you exhale, you're going to pull the knees together as high up on your chest as you can. Squeeze them in, and then again, inhale as you press the knees away. Circle them out. Bring them in. Squeeze. One more time. Inhale. Circle them out. Bring them in. Woo. And squeeze. Very nice. Let's let the knees go flat to the mat, or the feet go flat to the mat. Excuse me. Okay, and then kind of scoot your feet out away from your hips, and then walk the feet to the outside edges of your mat, and then let's let the knees drop to one side. Stay here for a couple of breaths. And then on one of your inhales, bring those knees up. They don't even touch. They just come up, they're separated, and then fall over to the left. Kind of like windshield wipers, but nice and slow. And notice where it stretches in your low back, across the hip maybe even the hip flexion. Notice that. Let your arms be comfortably away from the body or out to the side, whatever works for you. Once again, inhale the knees up, and then let them fall to the right. Again, let your head be neutral. Breathe here. This time, we're going to take the left hand and reach it patty corner out away from the shoulder. Put some energy into it. Pick up the right foot, if this is doable for you, and place it on top of the thigh, just below the knee, and put a little bit of weight on that foot, so that your left knee is taken further toward the mat, toward the earth. And then you can just let your right hand rest on your belly if you want. Your face is neutral, your gaze is neutral here. Breathe into this pose, into this particular pose. And notice the stretchy parts in the pose for you. Across the hip flexor, maybe a little bit of it in the low back, across through the rib cage on the left and the armpit on the left, out that arm. Breathe. As you exhale, let everything go. Just let it go, out, away. Whatever it is that you don't need today. One more time, deep inhale. Exhale it all out. Good. And then when you're ready, you'll bring this left hand down again. Pick up your left knee, pick up your right foot, set it out to the side. Drop both knees over to the left. Okay, be with that for just a moment. See how that feels. The opposite side, you're getting a little bit of stretch across this right hip flexor, just a bit, and it might be plenty for you. And you're going, oh boy, that feels good. And you don't have to go any further. Otherwise, you take the right arm out catty corner from that right shoulder, breathing while you do this, okay? And maybe pick up the left foot and place it on top of the thigh, the right thigh, just above the knee. Don't crank it down, just allow it to put weight, and see if you can feel a little stretchier across that hip flexor. If that feels okay to you, stay with it for a few breaths. Reach out through that right arm. Notice the stretch that you get in the right side body and across that right hip flexor. I have both of my feet flexed and active here. Nothing is really relaxed exactly, except the breathing And wherever the stretchiest part is through your hip area, you would like to see if that will relax on your exhale. And then when you're ready, you can bring your head to neutral, bring your right arm back to your belly, unhook that left leg, bring your knees up, and then bring them, let's see, I want you to bring the feet so that they're underneath your knees. Walk them closer towards your hips and keep the feet hips width apart. Put your arms flat on the mat, walk your shoulder blades underneath you a little bit more, and see if you can just brush your heels with the fingertips of your hands. Make sure the knees are straight up over those feet. From here, take a deep inhale. On the exhale, we're going to press the hips up, and I want you to curl the pelvis under and point the tailbone towards the sky. You don't have to go any higher than that for the moment. Okay, just point it and lift, pushing into those feet. And then very gently on an exhale, start to walk your spine down one vertebra at a time until the tailbone comes back, the sacrum comes back to the earth. Make sure your neck is long, that you're not standing on your neck at all, okay? The chin is parallel to your pelvis. So when the arms go flat to the side, the palms are down, and I have my fingers spread. I use them as though I'm going into a handstand or a downward dog. Make sure I can just barely brush the heels of my feet, knees straight up. And this time now, I want you to first roll to the right and bring your left shoulder underneath you more, and roll to the left and bring your right shoulder underneath you more. Okay, so your shoulder blades are coming closer together. And then as you come to neutral, you can put your hands flat on the mat, as long as your shoulder blades are underneath, and you can take a deep inhale here and press into the feet to pick your hips up, curling the tailbone under. Because your shoulder blades are farther underneath you, keep walking them under. Maybe you'll even interlace these fingers underneath and pull your shoulders down your back more. Keep your chin lifted. Press into those feet and keep the knees directly over your feet. Don't let them splay out. Squeeze your hips and press into those feet and lift your hips and breathe. Nice bridge pose. One more time, deep inhale. On the exhale, you can start to walk the shoulders out of the way, unleash your hands. Oh, and roll one vertebra at a time all the way down till your knees are straight up. Let them flop side to side. If you got into your low back, okay, one of the purposes of practicing your bridge pose is to try and flatten, lengthen through the spine. So when you curl the pelvis under as you pick the hips up, you want to lengthen through the lumbar, okay? You don't want to crunch your lumbar the other direction. You want it to lengthen out and drop your tailbone so it's headed straight down, or in this case, up, okay? One more time. Arms are here, rock to one side and then the other, get your shoulder blades underneath. And then as you start to lift your hips, interlace the fingers if you can, walk the shoulders down your back, and then push into the feet here, into the hands. Lift your hips as high as you can get them, curl your pelvis under so that you don't feel this in your low back. And your chin is lifted so you're not on your neck. Breathe. One more, deep inhale. And on this exhale, very slowly, very gently, release the hands, one vertebra at a time, get the shoulder blades out of the way, and come all the way down to your tailbone hits the mat, your sacrum hits the mat. drop your knees to one side and then the other. Okay, make sure that your low back is okay. Give it a little tweak here. Just stretch it side to side. Good. And then now we're going to stand on the left foot. We're going to cross the right foot over for thread the needles so we can go into this right hip. We're going to pick up this left foot, interlace the fingers behind your left leg, knee, and bring that left knee towards your left shoulder. Now, as you pull the knee and as you breathe, maybe allow your knee to kind of breathe with you. So in other words, you inhale and the knee goes away. And as you exhale, the knee comes a little closer, maybe not. But keep both feet flexed for this. Inhaling. And on the exhale, see if you can allow it to go into that right hip a little deeper by pulling that left knee towards your left shoulder. Don't allow your left knee to come towards the center of your body, okay? Take it to the outside left of your body. And again, breathing. Woo, bugs. And again. Nice. Maybe, if you want to, if it's part of your practice, you roll up on your left hip just a little bit, maybe 2-3 inches up, and you go a little deeper into that right hip, maybe, okay? If it's not in your practice and it doesn't feel good to you, don't do it. Otherwise, just breathe into this stretch as you pull that left knee in, and then come back to neutral. Allow the left foot to come down, unhook your right one, and change sides. Yeah. And then, here again, you're going to interlace behind the right knee. You're going to pull that right knee towards your right shoulder, and you have a straight line from your right foot to your knee into the shoulder, okay? If this knee is tweaking in here and your foot's hanging over there, that's a different thing. What I want you to do is bring the knee so it's in line with your shoulder and the foot goes directly out from that. Breathe and allow your whole body to breathe here, okay? So as I inhale, my knee kind of goes away. And as I exhale, I kind of pull the knee in a little bit tighter, maybe. Okay, just think about that. And it goes a little deeper into that left hip for the stretch. Inhaling and exhaling. Yeah, pretty nice. Stay with it for a few more breaths. Sometimes, usually, your hips are not the same. Usually, okay? One hip's tighter than the other. One gets real cranky where the other one's fine. For whatever reason, our body is off balance. And the reason we do these stretches on both sides then is to try and rebalance our bodies, okay? Your focus on your breath allows you to keep your mind and your spirit balanced, okay? So just breathe. Yeah, feels really good. One more, maybe drop to your right just a little bit, maybe 2 inches, 3 inches. Come up onto that right hip and breathe into this. And allow that right knee to come a little closer in. You'll go deeper into that left hip for you. Okay, be very gentle, very mindful of what you're doing. Don't just kind of torque anything, just breathe it. Yeah, good. One more, nice deep inhale. I have a lovely breeze. Thank goodness. Yeah, and then your face and then your hips come back to neutral. And then you can unhook. Bring both knees together, squeeze them in tight so that you can rock and roll side to side and get a nice stretch at the low back, just in case you need that. You might even walk up onto one hip and then onto the other hip, like you're lengthening out the spine by walking your hips down the mat. I don't know if you get that or not, but it feels good to me. And then, as you're ready, take the knees up to 90. Feet go straight out from there. Arms come out to the side as in angel wings. And then we're going to drop these knees to the right side. Try to bring the knees as close to your right hand as possible, your right arm. But once you settle them down onto the earth, relax your knees and your feet. Maybe take your right hand to the top of the thigh, and then take your gaze up and over to the left. Take a deep inhale and reach out through that left arm to bring the shoulder blade down to the mat further. So get a nice deep twist in your spine and breathe here for just a bit. We'll just hold it here for a while. As long as it feels good to you, breathe. And then as you're ready, you're going to inhale these knees up over the top. Take them to the left. Just stack them one on top of the other. Make sure your neck is long. Bring the knees up as close to that left arm as possible. Once they're on the earth, relax them down. Use the left hand on top of your thigh if you like. You can even, like pull it down if you want to. You don't have to. But anchor this hip, anchor this knee. And then take a deep inhale, rock your head to the right, reach out to the right, and take your shoulder blade down. And then breathe. Nice. Just relax. Yeah, let everything relax. And then as you're ready, release the left hand, bring your knees back up. Oh yeah. Squeeze the knees into your chest so you can rock and massage your back. Do a half circle with your knees over to one side and pull them in tight by your armpit on that side. Half circle to the other side and bring them in tight. Nice and slow. Breathe while you do this, okay? And then as you're ready, let's cross the legs. Oh boy. From here, we're just gonna sit straight up. So just rock yourself up. And then once again, I'm coming back on the mat, so there's plenty of room. Gonna stretch through the legs, shake them out, okay? Because that felt really good. Now, this time, we're gonna just pick this right foot up and bring it in, okay? And there's about a fist width between your left thigh and your foot. And then as you pull the left knee in, you sit up straight. Lift your spine, and the top of the head lifts as high as it will go. Just breathe here for a moment. Make sure your left leg is active. Then, if it's doable for you, we're going to drop this right knee down. Okay? And then we're going to take the arms up high. And we're going to take a forward fold. Take it slowly, mindfully, and stretch out that low back. If both hands can come to your foot, great. Otherwise, around your calf or your ankle is okay too, or have a strap, okay? Once you're here, take a deep inhale, look up and lengthen, and try to square your shoulder blades to your foot. And then as you exhale, try to take the top of the head towards the foot as you come down your knee. Stay here for a few more breaths. Round your shoulders. Breathe between the shoulder blades. Nice. And one more inhale. On the exhale, stretch out this pose. You're just going to walk your hands back towards you. Your belly in as you walk, spine straight up and down once again. And then from here, we're going to take the left hand behind, the right hand is going to come to the outside of this leg. We're going to lift straight up and down. There's shoulders down your back. Pull the belly in. All right. And then we're just going to twist. You don't have to go very far with it. Just halfway. Great. And back to the front. And we're going to change sides. Take that right leg straight out. And then pull the left knee in. That's a pretty dog right over there. Pull this left knee in towards your left shoulder. Okay. And then see if you can lengthen through the spine. Pick the top of the hip up. Right. Breathe. Shoulders down. And as you're ready, release that knee to fall over to the left. Yeah. If you get it to go down all the way to the ground, then take the arms high. And then reach. Flex this right foot. As you inhale, square your hips to the foot. Your shoulders to the foot, and then bring your head towards the foot. Once you get your head down, your face is in your knee, sort of. Breathe right between the shoulder blades. When you're ready, take a couple more breaths. Make sure your back is nice and relaxed. And then as you're ready, you'll walk it out. Just let go. Release and walk your hands back up until you can straighten through the spine once again. And then your left hand's going to go to the outside of that knee and the right hand comes behind. And you're going to lift, looking straight ahead. Pull the belly in. And just take a twist. Maybe go to about halfway, maybe. Try to take your navel with you and twist. And breathe. Yeah. Tell your face it feels good. Breathe. One more deep inhale. And on the exhale, bring it back around to the front. Let's unhook this leg, shake them out. Let's circle the ankles around one direction and then the other direction. And then as we come over the tops of the knees into table, just find a nice table. See if you can spread the fingers wide and press all your knuckles into the mat, please. point the toes, take a nice cow stretch, and then a cat stretch. Push the back body up. And once again, inhale into cow, exhale into cat. Stretch your neck when you do this. One more time. Inhale into cow, exhale into cat. Then keep your hips high and pull the hips back as you walk the hips forward to keep your balance on the knees. Stay up, and then once you're close to the mat, take a deep inhale and exhale your forehead through those arms for a puppy dog stretch. Let your tailbone just bend down. Just send it down. Allow your back. Breathe right into your low back. Give it a good stretch. Stretch right through the armpits, the side body, and the low back. Good. And then we're going to, as we pick the torso up, we're going to walk the hands back towards so that they come underneath your shoulders once again. We're going to inhale into cow stretch, sag your belly, and then cat stretch right here. Now, stay in cat stretch for just a moment. And then I want you to glide your hips back, still in the cat stretch. Glide your hips back towards your feet. Then I want you to pick your head up, plug it into your spine, neutralize your pelvis, pull the belly in, and glide back. Shoulders over your wrists. Inhale as a cow, looking up. Exhale, cat. And chin, lift the back body up. And then hold that for breath. And then glide your hips back towards your feet. Cat stretch. And then as you pick the head up, you're going to lighten your spine. Plug your neck into your spine. And then glide forward. Okay? Good. And then you're going to pick toes together. You're going to separate the knees. And we're going to come into a child's pose. So settle back on your heels. And let your heart melt into the mat. Bring it down. Relax. Bring your attention to your breathing here. Up, up, up. Three more. Press into the mat. I need to check something. Come up in through tabletop. Get my last piece.
Barbara?
I'm here.
No, can't hear you.
So you can't hear me because I'm not in front of you, I guess. Huh?
No, it's distorted.
Okay, I wanted to check the time.
1:34.
So we have about 10 minutes, is that right?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, we started at 12:30, so we can wind it down now. Can you hear me better now or no? Can you hear me?
No,
Not at all?
I can hear you, but it's all distorted. I can't understand quite.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you want to do, go ahead and help yourself and then come into Shavasana. Okay? If you want to lay down on your back, you can go directly to Shavasana, fine. Bring it down, pull the knees in, separate the knees, take a happy baby if you like. Make sure as you bring your feet towards your head, pick up your tailbone and stretch the low back. Release that down. However long you want to hold it, maybe straighten through the legs, like that. And as you're ready, the legs go straight out in front. Relax your feet, let them splay out to the side. Relax the ankles, the calves, and the shins. Focus on them and relax them. Take your focus away from the breath for right now and come to your natural breathing. Focus on your kneecaps and relax them. Focus underneath your knees and relax there. Relax through your thighs, through your hamstrings. Come up through the hips and the pelvis and relax. Relax through the glutes and the low back. Come up through the spine, relax. Through the heart center, relax. Relax through your shoulders and out the arms. Relax your face, your neck. Begin to bring your attention back to the breathing. Very gently rock the head side to side as you wake up the fingers and the toes. Take a nice deep stretch here. Like you're waking up in the morning, stretch the arms overhead. Bend the knees, roll it over to your right side. For just a moment. Relax. And then you'll continue rolling until both hands can help you up to an easy seated position. Let your head be the last thing up. Face whatever direction you end up. Bring your hands together at your heart center. Touch the thumbs right into the sternum. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, bow your head. Shoulders drop down your back. Now scan your body and see how you feel. Thank yourself for being here today. I thank you for being here today. This has been lovely out here in the park. Really nice. Stay focused, okay? Keep yourself centered and grounded throughout this crazy time that we're in. Use what you learned in your yoga practice to relax and to find Mother Earth and to know that it will help you in balancing body, mind, and spirit. Take the time to do that. Thank you. Divine light within me honors the divine light within you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much. Once again, happy Monday. See you next time.
Okay.
Thanks for being here. Okay.
Thank you.
Dorit, hang with us.
No,
yeah.
the sound got real crazy. I just couldn't
Oh,
understand.
did you?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. I should have just stayed home and done it from there, I guess. But that's okay.
Okay. See
Yeah.
you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.